In the beginning, Aharen and Raido are a bit shy around each other. They don't know each other very well. But don't worry, it doesn't take much time for them to be all up in each other's business. Just have kids already. But this wasn't the case at first. Raido makes his first move by picking up her eraser. That's so cute. And then soon after, they have their first hug. And then even sooner after that, she starts showing her affection to him by slamming her thick head into his every time she sees him. Now Raido got head hickeys all over himself. Good luck hiding those from your dad. They aren't dating though. They're just taking things slow. Despite this, when they're out in public, she loves to hold onto his arm. This helps her feel safe. Aharen sure isn't afraid to make random people think they're dating. Speaking of, this is how they eat lunch together. Hold up. So you really need to use his entire body as your chair? This really is too close, right? I'ma have to say yes. They're just friends though, and Aharen has a really soft voice, so she needs to get extra close so he can hear her. And she really likes the smell of his ankles, so she has to grab his leg extra tight when he walks. And she really likes the shape of his thighs, so she has to use it as her bed, even if it makes Raido feel like an object. Raido isn't perfect either though. It's a perfectly normal day at school. Everyone is at peace. And then Raido pulls up, letting everyone know he likes to use strawberries to cover up his privates. He didn't do it on purpose though. He just forgot to bring his fly up, that's all. Aharen does her best to protect his reputation, but does not tell him to zip up. Raido gets home, and we meet his little sister, who calls him and his pink powerhouse ugly. This literally destroys Raido. Pain. It's okay though. Raido has a friend like Aharen in his life to cheer him up. What a precious friendship. They really do have each other's backs. Aharen shows up to school with super dry hands and lips. She needs some chapstick, but for some reason, she can't apply it herself! Whatever that means. I'm not sure if she's telling the truth, but it sure is cute watching her try to apply it herself. She seems to always miss. So you know what that means. Raido has to apply it. So he shoves his thumb into her mouth and applies it! At this point, Aharen and Raido are pretty close friends. Even in class, there's times where she takes notes on his head. Most people find it cute, except for their teacher. It's about time somebody noticed how much these freaks are flirting. She's disgusted and is about to shut it down. But after watching them for a few more minutes, she gets into it. Nasty. One day, they're hanging out at a CD shop, and Raido sees the rap section. And he's like, let me change your life real quick. This is Aharen's first exposure to rap, so he gives her something more on the softer side. Hey, how was you feeling about feeling like the four? I feel fantastic. After this, Aharen wants to become a SoundCloud rapper, and I can't even lie, she plays the part. This isn't Aharen. This is Little Beef. Their PE coach shuts it down though. You're whack. A lot of the characters in this anime have something wrong with them, especially their teacher. She loves to stalk her students and drool over their relationships. It gets to the point to where she's actively trying to dream about Aharen and Raido fanfiction. I'm not a gentleman. Call of Duty, look up in your Bruh, what did you do to my boy's face? Speaking of, the animators really do my boy Raido so dirty. One day he comes to school sick, but for some reason the animators change the makeup of his face when he's sick, and everybody suddenly finds him stimulating. Let me get this straight. Raido is a handsome king. So what if his face is expressionless, and his mouth is smaller than his nose, and his hair looks weird? He's awesome just the way he is. His classmates don't think so though. They want every last drop of him when he's sick. Aharen is aroused. This girl is aroused. This other girl is aroused. After a long day of being objectified, he finally makes it home to his sweet little sister. There's no way she's gonna enjoy how he looks. Hold up! Nah, bruh. You were not acting this way when his zipper was down. Do not switch up! It's all good. Aharen still appreciates him for who he is. Their relationship is pretty wholesome most of the time. He protects her from danger. She hugs him when he gets cold. He lets her take notes on his head. She feeds him meatballs and comforts him when everyone is making fun of his face. I'm really not sure what to make of Aharen though. They do a good job of making her cute, but sometimes I'm not sure if I'm supposed to think she's cute or stupid. Either way, after a long time of grinding, Rido got himself a whole bunch of green lights regarding making Aharen his girlfriend. She has 2 siblings, and they both love Rido. Aharen's little brother hits Rido with the sauce. Something every guy dreams to hear from their crush's little sibling. I wish you were my real big brother! I can make that happen. He also gets asked the question. After all of that build-up, the whispering, the hugging, the head slamming, the putting fingers in mouth, the body using, the lap sleeping, it all finally pays off. They go on a trip to the mountains. They look at the stars together. Aharen is nervous. Rido is alone. She pulls up, starts shivering. He lends her his jacket. She confesses her feelings. He confesses his. And they kiss. Jokes aside, I'm honestly so happy for these two. Both of them aren't exactly the most normal. So it's really sweet that they can both be weird together.
Which one would you be though?